Hey guys, welcome back to Mittens SI. Today I heard there's been a bit of a thunderstorm brewing outside where I am, so we're going to be playing some Pandemonium Lightning, my favorite version of Lightning, into Habsburg, easily my worst adversary. So this should not be it's got so many rules. This should not be the easy stuff. I picked Pandemonium because I like it more. Maybe I could I might switch to regular lightning. I don't know which is stronger. I'll probably do Pandemonium just because I like it more. Let's get into it. Nothing more to talk about. Thanks for the support on the first video. I'm assuming I'm actually recording this before I upload the first video, so I don't know. I could have got one view. Let's get into this. Obviously, I'm going to do regular lightning stuff. I'm assuming Pandemonium does regular lightning stuff. This map is a pain. Because you gotta go over here and over there, right? Or should I go inwards here? Do you go there and there, or do you go on the edge? We got mountains explore. Oh yeah, so I'm going to go here just so I can access that mountain quicker. But it might not matter. And we play nothing. Alright, turn one done. I'll do that just because... No, I thought it might create a pocket. It doesn't. Oh well. Here we are. Turn two. Let's go bottom and see what... Play our 3 cards. Alright. So... Obviously, I kind of know the basic strategy of Lightning. It's been a while since I've played it. So what we got? So we have... I know you kind of want to let it blight into Habsburg, but actually might not matter here, since we very rarely have any damage effects besides Raging Storm, which, you know, obviously Lightning Spoon myself. It doesn't matter. Do that. Yeah, push these into here. So we can clear that city and shatter homestead. Oh, map. Oh no, that's this power. Oh no, hold on. So we need to... That's this power? Oh no. Clearly I'm not experienced at Habsburg at all. At all. So then, is it better to do something like this? Well, it's going to be hard to gather Dahan into there. So, okay, well, after that 30 seconds of silence, because I realize I forget that I actually have to say stuff, as I learned last video. I don't really know what my plan is here. So we can do 2 fear. I gotta stop making the bird noise. Okay, so I could do destroy a town here and try and stop the... Do you want to try and create a pocket here? Try and target this inland man, let that blight, and just deal with it? I guess so. With this, well, I have to figure out what's a lost condition and what's not. So, add 1 to land 2, add 1 to the highest number of land without... I clearly don't play Habsburg that much. Alright, so they have +2 help, destroy it, instead do 2 damage. Oh, so if I do the destroy thing, then let it blight, it will die on its own? Supposedly? I think. So it might be good. So it's definitely good to let it blight, right? So maybe if I can prevent a loss condition, I'll do that, and then I'll let it double blight, and we'll go from there, right? So let me see which ones are doing loss conditions, because I know any adjacent lands have towns. So this one's not doing a loss condition, because it's doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So 5, and it needs to do... I hate this new overkill thing, but I get why it makes sense. So 6 plus overkill would be 8 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is 6, is not 8. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 because of the two. Because of the far-flung herds. Don't need to worry about Habsburg reminder card. So then, therefore, that does plus 2 damage total. So then that's going to be plus 2 here. Yes. So should I maybe play, actually not go ahead of tempo and go behind tempo? And, oh, should I play behind tempo and then try to destroy some stuff? That could possibly work. Or maybe what I was doing before is exactly right. Where I go here, target the coastland here. I still want to... I played mostly on Tabletop Simulator too, but I didn't want to do Tabletop Simulator for this because I don't want to make any rules mistakes. And this doesn't make a rules mistake, so I just want to click the tab button and apparently tab does that. And just do the little da-ding, because I spam that all the time. But yeah, if I do this, it's going to be a lot longer than the last episode, I think. At least until I get a hang of it. So, I can go here and try and deal with that. Let me try to clear this inland land and create a pocket. It's hard in Habsburg, and then try and deal with that later. Yeah, push that in. Yeah, let's do that. So, let's push this in. Doesn't matter which one we do. And set our homesteads, right? It's still gonna blight. Let's make sure we don't hit that one. Okay, that's fine. I mean, I could just let the warning raft because it doesn't do anything because I only have unique power cards. Okay, so I can do the warning raft and do nothing. Awesome. I think that's better than the omen, right? Is there a good thing about the omens? Because that's the 2 fear? I don't think so. So yeah, okay, we'll do that. Yeah. Good. So that has defend 2. I might not blight. Look at that, and it doesn't blight. I mean, at least our counterattacks did something. But I kind of wanted to create a little nest and pockety thing. So that's too bad. Alright, well, we're moved on to turn 2. And learned kind of absolutely nothing. Let's get a miner here. Rolling Bog. Makes the most sense, and the Isolate is very nice into Habsburg. That's what we're playing. This is not bad also, but it doesn't have the fire. Our elements are the same, right? Okay, we'll stop making it screech, though it does tickle me. Your renewing awareness is just no. And And that's, I think this is kind of the obvious choice. But it doesn't have the air. But actually air is less valuable here. The fire is more valuable. Yeah, we'll have 4 fire. So I think that's it. Gift Nature's Connection is also a maybe, but I think Rolling Bog is the move. And look at that, no energy though. We could eventually start replacing Lightning Spoon with something else, but to try and gain some energy back, that'd be awesome. Alright, so Lightning Spoon here. Try and see if we can play with the tempo. We want this not to blight. We just do because we got our thing there. Though, actually it doesn't matter if it blights. So maybe we want it to blight. I don't know, but we definitely don't want any loss conditions. This is no loss condition. And this is also no loss condition. Well, actually, I don't know. That's 2, 4, 6, 7. And so 7's less than that, and 2, 4, 6, which is also fine. So we don't have any either loss condition. I could just push into here, right? I could push into here. Or, actually, no, I probably have to deal with this. Because I forgot we have the coasts next, and a double would be a problem. That's kind of a big problem. So we have to deal with that. And we got double here. So we need to deal with the coastline here. Yes, let's do like this. Isolate. Destroy one. And then we'll save that question mark. We could just push this into here or push that into there. I wish I could pull. Actually, that doesn't change anything, right? I don't care. That doesn't really matter to me. When would that matter? It's Lightning Spoon. 2 slow powers if they're fast powers. Okay, so it is the same, so it doesn't really matter. But they do specify. Just in case. Yeah, okay, so I decided to go over there and use my innate power there. I didn't say anything because I forgot to speak again. Definitely not there. Definitely not there. We could drop it in the jungle, so that won't do a big deal because that's isolated. Oh, but that would no. Do because that causes a loss condition there. Ugh, crap. So we have to drop it there? Oh. Because that would cause a loss condition there. We don't want that. So we're gonna drop it there. Ugh. I don't know how scared to be of the loss condition. But I'm scared. So. See, I could have been okay. Yeah, now we gotta... We're not looking good on the coast. Of course, we build inland. Probably there, just there, just on the outside. So what is that? Let me double check the Habsburg escalation. So add a 1 to a land without blight, and then we do so again. But we took through 2 blighted. We took the second blight. We have another blight, so we're good on that for the escalation. Obviously a reclaim, grab a miner. Come on, 0 cost. There we are. Yep, we'll take that. Get rid of Lightning Spoon and definitely not do that. Awesome. That should be perfect. So now we can start banking that energy. And I kind of didn't look at that. Let me double check. Yeah, no, it's got to be hazards, right? That's just what we're looking for. I'm trying to consider all the possible options when I do this. So, I mean, defend is nice. I don't think defend is as... I mean, we get the extra range boost, but we need... Yeah, I still think it's hazards. Let me know if I was too quick to do that. In the comments, you can always... I always am open to feedback of how good or badly I played, especially in this when I'm not familiar with playing into livestock really at all, because Habsburg livestock annoys me with all the rules. Both of the Habsburgs are those inbred princes. So yeah, let's just start going. So let's see where our loss conditions are, because I think almost all three of these are a loss condition, which is not good. It's not good. Sadly, we don't have... This is kind of does nothing. Oh no, we can spread. Yes, we can spread. We will think about that later. We can spread stuff. So where is our lost conditions? It's that and that. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is exactly lost condition. That's 1, 2, or sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 2 from there. This is exactly 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's a lot more than a lost condition. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sorry about that. I had to turn off the light night, the thing that turns my screen red, because it's starting to get a little later than usual. So, anyways, I was trying to figure out which ones are lost conditions. I don't know if this is how you process it, but this is how I'm thinking about it. This is also going to be a double up, right? That's going to be a double up. I wish those disappeared. I don't like this. Okay. I don't like those things. I don't know if when you play online you use those things, but I'm just letting you know I don't like how those things don't disappear, because I want to use them as like a big laser pointer on my videos. But anyway, so that one's doubling up. We have 2 here. This one we can actually sync some stuff for the thing. So this is current, pointing at the screen like you can see it, but land 1 is currently a lost condition. Land 2 is currently a lost condition. Land 3 is currently a lost condition. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So if we isolate that, actually if we isolate this land, we can stop this lost condition and start to make progress towards this from being a lost condition. So I'm actually going to do rolling bug here, and I feel really smart. Plus we don't want that drivers at all, because we do not want Blade Cascades. I mean, at this point we could probably go. At this point we're going to go Blighted. And that's not a huge deal, because we can start taking out the invaders. But we would like to not have a lost condition. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it was at 12. Now we're at 8. So we do need to take out... Yes, we need to take out another town here. Can't do... We can do destroy here, right? And now we're no longer at lost condition here. Should I pull them out there into there and try and do a big pushback? I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all. Try and avoid this in here to try and save the Dahan, and then do this. And then we can spread this. If we spread over to here, it's not as bad, right? We'll just do that, and we'll see how things crack up here. Alright, I don't want to read all that. Alright, 1 hearth. Oh, 3 health to remove. That is not bad. I can stop that, right? I mean, it's still going to pull it down. It's still going to pull it down in. But I can stop that build, and we'll stop that as well. Actually, maybe not undo. Yeah, let's think about this here. I can stop that build, so I'm going to do that. And then We have 2 more. I can remove that town. I can remove this here. I'm fine with that. Yeah, let's remove from here. That's gonna be a problem land, so might as well just pull stuff out of there. Uh-oh. I think we're good. Do we gather this in? Yeah, no, we don't gather that in. I wish I maybe removed some health there and then gathered them in there. So that wouldn't actually kind of do anything. I don't think we can make much use of this. Gathering stuff into here isn't useful. Gathering stuff into there isn't useful. So we'll just... Oh crap, that was going to be a loss condition, wasn't that? I wasn't even thinking. Yeah, that would have been a loss condition. Well, I saved it from a loss condition and didn't even realize. Let's just pull this guy in here. Downgrade that and it goes to land. We will do that 100%. We could do that one. I'm going to do this one though. Because okay, we'll do that one and we'll blight. Let's switch to Blighted Island. Let's see what we get. Okay, that one's not bad. That should be okay. I love that. Does it matter which one? I don't think so. Damage one just cause. We'll do that. Again, trying to kind of create a pocket here. Alright, here we are. Let's reclaim, grab a... We go for a major? I don't think so. We might think about that next turn. Ugh, I hate all these. Call the Migrate has the best elements. Gifted Twin Days would be nice maybe in a multi-spirit game. I might be thinking about that moon. Ugh, that sound throws me off every single time. But this goes well with the tokens we have. We definitely want something with a fire, right? So neither of those. This isn't really going to matter because I'm not going to play this card probably ever. Maybe on the last turn. So we're just gonna pick this because it's slightly more thematic. Play this, right? I don't see why we wouldn't save up, so maybe next turn we could play a 3-cost major, right? And switch out a 3-cost. That's probably, maybe it's a little restricting, but I don't see why we would play anything else. Now, we gotta deal with these two. So, that's gonna be my main concern. This is actually my secondary concern, though it is actually a big problem. Big problem. Big problem. So, let's do Harbingers and try and get some Dahan in here. Or Dahan and defense. And then... But when Dahan doesn't participate in Ravage, that's not good. I mean, if I do this and that, right? That is not bad at all. And then... I can spread that. And then I am going to have to Rolling Bog somewhere, right? That is a double cascade, so we just can't. We just have to choose this one. We just have to do that and hope the fear cards help us. Okay, that's the obvious choice, but that's going to be bad next turn. Urban development. Okay, luckily we're there. Do not cascade. Okay, but we don't have that. That's good. It's going to be good. We'll drop it here, just because I don't have to deal with that. 1 fear, and here are some tarot cards. Okay, let's just make sure we pick the right one here, because I don't want to do the one with the thing. It's pretty good. That's just 1 damage. I think we just have to choose this, and we can kill that, and then we can either kill that town. Let's do that, right? Because if we don't do that, oh, that so sucks. That's probably gonna be the knife. I'm going to have to do a build turn. So it's the sands are gonna ravage next turn, right? But let's pull from here. I really can't take an off turn next turn, but I might have to, because I'm not gonna be able to reach. Actually, no, my sands are okay. I think I'm gonna have to fish for a major. That's what I'm gonna have to do here. And hope to get something interesting, and of course you get Grant Hatred. And that's the only one with a fire. That's useless next turn. That's kinda useless next turn. Infestation, I can kinda do that. I love the image for this. The spiders are so cool. Shout out to, it doesn't have the Lucas Durham. Make good artwork, Lucas. I don't know if that's a good piece. Anyways, so yeah, I think Grant Hatred is the only fire one, and we need to do 4 fire. Right? This is actually not terrible in Pandemonium. Is it actually not terrible in Pandemonium? No. Is it actually decent? Because I can actually clear a land. I'm taking Grant Hatred. Unbelievably, I think I am. And we're gonna try and make this work. Is that okay? We play that. Will we get our thing? No. I mean, oh, we can. No, don't play Inflame. Play Rolling Bog. No. Okay, so we would need to play Lightning's Boom too. Let's try it. I think it's our only real chance if we do Grant Hatred. Try and do it in that land, right? Kind of the craziest day ever. Craziest day ever. The day I play Grant Hatred and actually kind of do stuff with it. Yeah, it's gonna clear a land, which is, it's gonna generate a whole bunch of fear and clear a land, and then we can Harbingers in there and pray, right? Because yeah, that also has the +2. This is all right. Well, let's try it. Did not want that. I wanted to copy like that. Do that there. I don't know if that helps. I know, we won't get another one. That's the first time I have ever used Grant Hatred or Ravenous form. That's very funny. The first time I've ever used Grant Hatred. And that was the final branching claw. Okay. That's very funny. Alright, I got an achievement for that. Huh? I'm sorry? Why did Grant Hatred not do that, please? Can we... Yeah. That's good. Yeah, I think this is a lost game. But you... Never say never, right? Oh god, well, it's gotta be that, right? Farmers! Oh my god. Oh, I hate this card, but I normally remove this from my TTS games, but hey, we will absolutely take farmers this turn. And we have to do... Yeah, we have to do farmers, right? Yeah, we just have to do Teach the Invaders, right? And we'll add a town here. There we are, farmers coming in absolute clutch here. We'll probably do this, right? Just because I actually don't want to get rid of a Dahan, just in case, because for events and stuff. Okay. But it's gonna be a build. I can kill a... No, I'm just gonna... We'll move the city there. We can gather a town with a thing here, so we might as well. Alright, so if we make it to next turn, we actually might have survived even without doing that, so. Grant Hatred. So how much we got until Terror level to victory? Okay, we still got 3 fewer cards. So it's gonna be a tough road. Obviously minor here. Gift of Power would have been awesome about 3 turns ago. But we're not gonna play whatever card we play, so Gift of Power. So that's probably what we're gonna do. I mean, yeah, we don't have enough for Grant Hatred. I can't believe Grant Hatred came in clutch. I can't believe this was a Grant Hatred ankle. I'd just like save this game from mediocrity. Yeah, this is we're kind of sitting pretty here. We're kind of sitting pretty, because also the other thing is invaders didn't heal damage, and that's super useful. So we actually have a lot of different options we can do here, which is fascinating. We might play Inflame. Yeah, I might do that for the extra fear. But this is 1 fear, right? And Isolate. It's like infinitely better. Because we don't have to... Yeah, what's better, Inflame or Rolling Bog is what I'm trying to figure out. We actually don't need that, right? This is 1 fear. One of the problems is we actually can't access this land, which is not good at all. We cannot access that land. We might have to hit it with... We could do hazards. Nope, we can't do hazards. How are we going to access that land? I didn't even think of this. Because that is far away. Well, we can shatter homesteads in that land. And we actually don't have to do anything in that land. It's one thing. Yeah, we push harbingers in there and we're done. So then we focus everything. Actually, probably on this land. We can't do shatter homesteads there. We can at least focus on removing towns, generating fear. Yeah, destroy this. Yeah, we destroy this. We harbingers there to push that into there to gain one fear. Yeah, sorry. We don't even have to hazards. And then maybe we hazards into here, and then hazards a few more into here, just to try and clear that out. Yeah. I mean, oh, this is gonna blight because of the loss condition. So you know what we do have to? We do need Rolling Bog just to isolate that land. Rolling Bog coming in absolute clutch in this game. Because, yeah, okay, so we're going to Rolling Bog isolate that land. And then Harbingers into here. Yep. And then Shatter Homestead still here. And then Hazards here. And then yeah, we'll see where this takes us. With one presence left on the board, let's see if we can win this. That's not fun. Yeah, we'll do that. Wait. I'm genius. Ready? You drop it in here. Okay, no, it still doesn't kill it. I thought it might kill it. I got very excited. We're not gonna... Yeah. And then we'll fight back. But no, when we do the fight back, it'll actually help. If we get there. Who knows if we'll get there. So, get a beast presence. We'll drop it there just to pair them up. Yeah, we'll get rid of those. Okay, well this might be the... This is going to be a ton of fear, right? So I'm going to drop this here, right? No, that's going to... undo that. Oh wait, never mind, we won. We actually won that. Okay, but we're still going to keep going, because... Well, why not? Immediate win. Wow. Alright, we actually won that game. And all thanks to Grant Hatred. I have no idea if going for a major was a good play there. And wow. First time I've ever actually picked Grant Hatred. And it came in clutch. What an interesting game. Wow, I thought about halfway through this game I might actually have to scrap this video. One, because I wasn't talking. I'm sorry, I don't talk. I didn't talk at all in this video because I was really thinking about what I was playing. And turn 7, average, and you know, I think even if we skip farmers, I mean, I think we had enough fear cards to be able to hold the loss condition off and be able to turn that around. That is the power. Pandemonium is the power of fear cards. Yeah, I'm a 10-4 winner at Lightning Strip Strike. As you can see, I have a very bad record against Habsburg, 7-9. I really don't like Habsburg at all. Either HME, HLC. I just call HME and Habsburg. I don't know if other people do that. I'm getting off on tangents. One presence on the board, one land unblighted. And we pulled that through. What an exciting game. Grant Hatred coming in clutch for the first time, maybe ever. Down in the comments, let me know how bad I played that game, because I feel like there's definitely points I could have changed. This was obviously a lot more decisions. Well, not a lot more, but a lot different decisions compared to Volcano, which was kind of a warm-up game. There's a few decisions. I think I played that one pretty well. This. Rolling Bog was obviously the right choice. That came. Isolations are really important, Habsburg. I'm glad I noticed that. Hazards was great. Allowed us to build the energy to eventually Grant Hatred. Unbelievable. And then, yeah, Inflamed Gift of Power didn't quite do anything, but I don't know if there are other solid options here. And yeah, that was a very, very exciting game. I do wish we didn't get Farmers, just because Farmers kind of, changed the whole trajectory of the game. But yeah, that was classic Spirit Island. There's no way we're going to do this to actually being able to pull that off. Yeah, there's really nothing else I can say. What an awesome, awesome game. Yeah, post in the comments if you've ever played both feedback, ideas, OBS settings. If you've ever actually gotten Grant Hatred to work in a game, because I think I did. I think that counts as Grant Hatred actually working in a game. So, yeah. All right. See you in the next one.